My keep has suffered heavy damage during the last attack, and the surrounding lands have reached an unforgivable state. I wish to rectify this by gathering the raw resources necessary to get things rolling again, with a significant amount of timber.
The former Lord Vale didn't try to take advantage of these woods during his reign. He was convinced it was still inhabited by the druids no one's seen for over 100 years.
Yeah, I can see why. It's pretty obvious that they don't exactly do upkeep on this place anymore. Oh, they're still around. I don't suppose you guys would consider calling it a draw? I guess not.
Clearly wasn't aware what he was doing. The druids have been dead for divines know how long.
So it's not like we had any concrete knowledge of your stupid grove.
Be that as it may, you still had vague knowledge to its location at the very least, and should have known better than to attack one of the few living forests with legends tied to it.
Your Honor,
Is that a talking tree?
A talking tree! How dare you! I am the great guardian spirit of these lands, the caretaker put in place by the druids themselves!
Sorry, Your Honor.
I will allow a short recess for your client to be brought up to speed.
What the heck is going on?
Druid Court. Seems even without the creators, the constructs left behind still like to follow their dumb bureaucratic traditions. I at least was able to get myself in as your attorney rather than sit in evidence. But look, we're on thin ice here. Tried reasoning with them, but they seem so tied to their vague sense of guidance that nothing's getting through. In truth, it looks like my only option is gonna be to try to break you out, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay. If I promise not to run away, can you get me out of these
Granted.
Thanks. Ow. Your Honor, please state what charges were brought against me.
Very well. The charges are as follows. Assault of guardian forces, inciting destruction of the forest surrounding the sacred grove, and near complete destruction of a guardian gnome.
I see.
With all due respect, Your Honor, Objection!
What?
Excuse me?
You heard me. First and foremost, Guardian forces clearly attacked first in this report, making them the aggressor.
Because you were destroying...
Which leads me to my second point. Destruction of the forests around the sacred grove. Your charges clearly are for territory outside your Guardian's jurisdiction, and therefore should have no bearing on our operations, providing we did not enter the sacred grove.
Incredulous elf! I would have you removed from court were you not this boy's legal representative! I suppose you plan to talk your way out of the last charge as well?
Indeed I do. For being the aggressor, acting outside of your jurisdiction, destroying our forces in our territory which surrounds your grove, you've just assaulted a legal domain of Solstice Valley, thus annulling any charges you can possibly bring against us in terms of your sacred grove. Therefore, Your Honor, I motion to dismiss and countersue you in the court of Solstice. Unless, of course, you wish to enter a plea deal.
Will the assembly please leave the room?
We won! Whoa!
Yeah, we did. Thanks for trusting me back there.
Well, yeah. Even if you are technically holding me hostage, neither of us would really benefit from being locked up.
Alright, so, Your Honor, Guardian Spirit, or whatever you wish to go by.
Spirit of the forest will suffice. Court is not in session, after all.
Yeah, just gonna call you Saw for expediency's sake.
Very well. I shall allow this.
The way I see it, Soph, you owe us for damages and the like. What sorts of assets are we viable to receive,
The sacred grove does not have much it is capable of parting with in terms of material possession.
That's too bad, because
That's... Stop.
Colt.
Just let me handle this now.
Fine, but don't mess this up.
Spirit of the forest, I, Lord Vale, in light of this border dispute, would like to retain control of all the forest surrounding the sacred grove, with your territory becoming part of my own as a vassal state and protectorate. In exchange, your land shall remain untouched, provided we both honor our sides of the agreement. Do you agree to these terms? If not, I imagine it would be quite difficult to pay us what we are owed.
I accept, Lord Vale. The sacred grove, in order to pay for its inexcusable transgressions against your nations, shall honor your terms.
Then with that, it's time for us to depart.
As you say, my liege. Thank you.
Upon his return, Lord Vale shall breathe his last.